The Indiana Fever not only finished the WNBA preseason with a win, they showed that this team is on to something big this offseason. 3 games, 3 wins, and countless stories. Injury concerns, clutch performances, and the revelation of a secret weapon. So guys, if you're ready for this season, comment, "I have the fever." Now, let's find out the truth behind Caitlin Clark's injury and how Lexie Hall changed the game in the 4th quarter. Till a few hours ago, it looked like Caitlin Clark might miss the final game of the preseason. She suffered a minor collision during the team's workout session, injuring the same leg that was already bothered by the strain. Fans on social media panicked, questioning the team's perfect record. But the very next day, there was some relief. Clark was fit and would be in the starting lineup. "I feel good thanks to the medical staff. Nothing major yet, just some rest." Then, what happened was special. Caitlin Clark did what she's known for, 3-pointers near the logo. There was one shot that reminded me of her famous shot at Iowa. Defenders could do nothing but watch the ball go into the net. 23 minutes, 13 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. I think Clark has expanded her range even more. "These shots are starting to look more commonplace," tweeted Sports Illustrated's Robin Lundberg. The story doesn't end there. The game was tight in the 4th quarter. The Atlanta Dream were tied. Then another name shone, Lexie Hall. Hall had proven herself in the last half of last season, and this time she broke down defenses, hit mid-range jumpers, and scored through contact at the rim. The player accepts her role, but doesn't limit herself. Her growth can surprise you. That's what Lexie did. Hall's defensive activity troubled Atlanta and gave Indiana the momentum back. When the final buzzer sounded, the Indiana Fever defeated the Atlanta Dream 81-76 and finished the preseason with a 3-0 record. What was fear for a moment has now turned into hope. Is the Indiana Fever going to be the most dangerous team in the WNBA? Caitlin Clark's technical foul, Lexie Hall's clutch performance, and Sophie Cunningham's injury, there was a lot that caught everyone's attention this preseason. Today, we're going to talk about those moments that made the preseason not just a warm-up, but a statement. So stay tuned, because the Fever showed something that probably no one expected. Lexie Hall showed that if you're put in a box, you can break out of that box. Lexie has gotten herself to the point where we're letting her make decisions, Coach Stephanie White said candidly. In the Washington game, she was even given the point guard role, and she sealed the win against Atlanta by scoring 11 points in the 4th quarter. It wasn't just scoring, it was a message. I'm not just a role player, I can turn the game around. And remember, this is the same Lexie who won a championship in a 3-on-3 league. Her confidence is no longer just the result of off-season hard work, it's a necessity for the team. In the 2nd quarter, Clark tried to throw a bounce pass, Dream intercepted, and Clark responded by throwing the ball at the hoop. The referee immediately called a technical foul, her first of the WNBA preseason. The story doesn't end here. Sophie Cunningham immediately stepped in, pulled Clark back, and said, "Enough." Here we see a team that knows how to handle its stars, and a star who hates to lose. Clark's anger shows that she wants to be a leader, not just a scorer. In the 3rd quarter, Cunningham went for a rebound and fell on Rain Howard's foot. He was in pain and immediately headed to the bench. He was later seen in a walking boot. Coach White said, "She'll be fine." But one question remained. Will she be ready for the season opener? Fever's bench depth is certainly showing, but Cunningham's energy, her passion, that's something that can't be measured by just stats. That's the most exciting thing about this team. You've Clark and Hall, Boston's control from the mid-post, Mitchell's experience. This has become a unit that doesn't just want to win, but wants to be something special. 3 games, 3 wins. And that's with a unity that usually comes in the middle of a season. When Clark and Brittney Griner hugged, when the whole team pulled together, it was clear. Indiana is different this time. Opener is on May 17th against the Chicago Sky, which will be nationally televised. The Sky will have a special strategy against Clark. But is the Fever ready? If you watch the preseason, you know this team plays with heart, not just talent. When heart and mind are in sync, the foundation of a dynasty is laid. So are you ready for the journey as Indiana embarks on making WNBA history? Comment below. Will Lexie Hall be the biggest surprise of the season? Will Clark thrive under pressure? Like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep up with every Fever moment. See you in the next video. Until then, say, "I got the Fever."